Are you struggling with debt? Do you feel like you're drowning in monthly payments and interest charges? It's a feeling that's all too familiar for many of us. The relentless cycle of debt can often feel like a dark cloud hanging over our heads. The bills keep coming, the interest keeps piling up, and the feeling of helplessness grows. It's like being in a sinking ship with no lifeboat in sight. Debt has a way of making us feel trapped. It's like a heavy burden that we carry around day in and day out. It can keep us up at night, trigger anxiety, and even strain our relationships. It's a struggle that's as real as it gets. But let's not forget, debt is not just a personal issue, it's a societal one too. In fact, the average American carries around $38,000 in personal debt. That's a staggering figure, isn't it? It shows us that debt is a common struggle that many of us are grappling with. Now you might be thinking, what solutions are out there? How can I break free from this cycle of debt? Well, two options often spring to mind: debt consolidation programs and personal loans. Debt consolidation programs involve combining all your debts into one manageable payment. It's like taking a bunch of small, disjointed puzzle pieces and fitting them together to form a clear picture. On the other hand, personal loans could provide a lump sum of money that you can use to pay off your debts. It's like getting a fresh start. However, it's important to remember that these are just potential solutions. They're not magic bullets that will automatically wipe out your debt. They require careful planning, disciplined budgeting, and a commitment to change old habits. So, it's clear that dealing with debt is a common issue. But what if there was a better way to manage it? Let's find out in our next segment, where we'll dive deeper into the world of debt consolidation programs and personal loans. Have you ever heard of debt consolidation programs? They might just be the lifeline you've been searching for. Let's dive into the basics. Debt consolidation programs are services provided by credit counseling agencies. They work by combining all your multiple debts into one single debt. Think of it as a debt smoothie, where all your various debts are blended together into one manageable monthly payment. How do they do this? Well, these agencies negotiate with your creditors on your behalf. The goal is to reduce the interest rates on your debts, waive off any late fees, and arrange for a single, lower monthly payment. The result is a payment plan that fits within your budget and enables you to pay off your debts over a set period of time. Now, let's highlight the advantages of debt consolidation programs. The first is simplification. Instead of juggling multiple payments to various creditors, you only have to worry about one. This can significantly reduce stress and make your financial management easier. The second advantage is lower interest rates. By negotiating with your creditors, credit counseling agencies can often secure lower interest rates on your debts. This means more of your monthly payment goes towards paying off the principal, allowing you to get out of debt faster. The third advantage is the potential for improved credit scores. By making regular, on-time payments through a debt consolidation program, you can demonstrate to creditors that you're committed to paying off your debts. Over time, this can have a positive impact on your credit score. But remember, debt consolidation programs aren't a one-size-fits-all solution. They require commitment and discipline. You need to stick to the payment plan and avoid accruing new debt while you're paying off the old ones. Debt consolidation programs can be a powerful tool for managing and reducing your debt. But what about personal loans? Personal loans might seem like a quick fix, but are they really the best solution for dealing with debt? Let's dive into the nuts and bolts of this financial tool. Personal loans are sums of money that you borrow from a lender, which you pay back, typically over a period of 1 to 5 years. The repayment includes both the principal amount you borrowed and the interest charged by the lender. Sounds simple, right? But here's where we hit the first speed bump. Interest rates on personal loans can be quite high, especially if you have a less than stellar credit score. In some cases, you might end up paying back significantly more than you originally borrowed. That's not the only hiccup. Personal loans also often come with a bunch of additional fees like origination fees, late payment fees, and prepayment penalties. These are like hidden icebergs that can sink your financial Titanic if you're not careful. Now let's talk about the risk of falling into a debt cycle. Imagine this. You take out a personal loan to pay off your credit card debt. But then, unexpected expenses pop up, and you find yourself reaching for that credit card again. Before you know it, you're not just paying off your personal loan, but also new credit card debt. It's a vicious cycle that can be tough to break free from. And don't forget about the impact on your credit score. Applying for a personal loan can lead to a hard inquiry on your credit report, which can temporarily lower your credit score. And if you fail to make your payments on time, your credit score could take a serious hit. While personal loans might seem appealing, they often come with hidden costs and risks. So how do these two options compare? Stay tuned as we explore the ins and outs of debt consolidation programs versus personal loans in the next segment. Now that we understand what both debt consolidation programs and personal loans involve, it's time to take a closer look at their differences. When it comes to debt consolidation programs, the primary benefit lies in their simplicity. Instead of juggling multiple payments each month, you're only responsible for one. This not only makes it easier to manage your finances, but it also reduces the risk of missing a payment. Additionally, consolidation programs often offer lower interest rates than individual loans, which means over time, you'll pay less in interest and more towards the principal amount of your debt. On the other hand, personal loans, while tempting, can be a double-edged sword. Sure, they can provide a quick influx of cash, but they also often come with higher interest rates. Plus, they don't address the root of the problem, your spending habits. It's like trying to fill a leaking bucket without first fixing the hole. Comparatively, consolidation programs typically include financial counseling, which can help you identify and address the spending habits that led to your debt in the first place. That's a crucial step in not only getting out of debt, but staying out of debt. Furthermore, while personal loans give you cash that you're free to spend as you please, consolidation programs directly pay off your debt. This ensures the money goes where it's needed most, reducing your outstanding balances. Also, it's worth noting that consolidation programs are often more flexible than personal loans. They're designed to work with your budget and can be adjusted as your financial situation changes. Personal loans, however, are rigid with fixed repayment schedules that may not be suitable for everyone. So, while personal loans may seem like an easy fix, they often only provide a temporary solution and can lead to more debt down the line. Debt consolidation programs, on the other hand, address the root of the problem, offer lower interest rates, and provide a more manageable and focused approach to paying off your debt. When it comes to managing your debt, consolidation programs often offer a more beneficial and manageable solution than personal loans. Let's take a moment to recap what we've discussed today. We started our journey by understanding the struggle with debt, a reality that is all too familiar for many. We learned that being in debt can feel like being stuck in quicksand. The more we struggle, the deeper we sink. From there, we dove into the basics of debt consolidation programs. These programs, as we've outlined, are designed to help you manage your debt more effectively. They offer a way to combine multiple debts into one, simplifying your payments and often lowering your overall interest rate. Imagine it like having one large umbrella to shield you from multiple raindrops of debt, instead of trying to dodge each one individually. We then explored the pitfalls of personal loans. It may seem like a quick fix to borrow more to pay off existing debt, but as we've discussed, this is often a slippery slope. It's akin to digging a deeper hole while trying to climb out of an existing one. Personal loans can lead to higher interest rates, longer repayment terms, and ultimately more debt. In comparing consolidation programs and personal loans, we've seen a clear winner. The key difference lies in the approach. While personal loans involve borrowing more and thus adding to your debt pile, consolidation programs focus on managing existing debt more effectively. It's the difference between adding more fuel to the fire and trying to douse the flames. In conclusion, it's crucial to consider your options carefully. If you're feeling overwhelmed, remember that professional advice is always available. Financial advisors can help you understand your situation better and guide you towards the best course of action for your unique circumstances. Remember, the key to overcoming debt is not to borrow more, but to manage what you owe more effectively. And debt consolidation programs can be a great way to do just that. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. And if you are feeling overwhelmed and burdened with debt, check out the description box to a calendar link to see if you would be a good fit for a consolidation program. Remember, achieving financial health comes with great discipline. Are you ready to start fresh and get a hold of your finances?